Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. So I will be taking today's class, and
Good afternoon, sir.
okay. So can you see the screen? Screen is visible to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we'll discuss total probability and Bayes theorem. So we'll discuss two things. One is theorem of total probability. So we'll discuss theorem of total probability, and second concept we'll discuss Bayes theorem. So both are related, and then we'll do some problem solve. So we'll solve problem based on this. So let me first define partition of sample space. So what is the meaning of partition of sample space? Uh, Partition of sample space. So suppose like this is sample space. You divide this set into, like, suppose this is set A1, this part, and this is A2. So like this you may define in n part. So last one is an. So a1, a2, a3, and an. So like a1 comma a2 comma a3 and so on up to an. This is a partition of sample space S if. So what do you notice here? AI intersection AJ. So ij you can take any number from 1 to n, like a1 intersection a2, a2 intersection a3, a1 intersection an, like any two you will
Sir,
select.
your voice is lagging.
Sir, your voice is not clear.
Voice is not clear. Okay. So problem. Is it better now? Can you listen me now?
Yes, sir, it's now better.
Okay. So I'm discussing partition of sample space. Okay. So I said a1, a2, a3, and an. These are actually events, or you can say subset of sample space. So we'll call it partition of sample space if first condition is ai intersection aj will be empty set for all I different from j. So ij you can take any number from 1 to n. Ij you can select any number from 1 to n. And second condition is a1 union a2 union a3 and so on union an. If you take union of all, you will get sample space. So this is the meaning of partition. So a set will be pairwise disjoint. So the meaning of pairwise disjoint is this. So you take intersection of any two, you will get empty set, and union of all will give you sample space. So this is the meaning of partition. Okay, when I use the word partition means sets are pairwise disjoint and their union is sample space. So now let me discuss theorem of total probability. Theorem of total probability. So here we have sample space and partitions. We may name it like chalo E1, E2. I'm taking new name E1, E2, E3, and so on. Last one is En. N can be any number like 2, 3, 4, 5, anything. So if E1, E2, E3, and up to En, this is a partition of sample space S. Okay, such that probability of each EI, or there we can include they are non-empty. So we may say all AIs are non-empty. Same thing. We may consider like all AIs are non-empty. Or here we may write like probability is more than 0. So E1, E2, En, this is the partition of sample space S such that probability of each EI is more than 0. Then for any event, okay, then for any event A. So what is event? Event is a subset of sample space. So A may be like this. Suppose this set is A, what I drawn in between. So total is sample space, and this set, this is elliptic. You are saying C is this is set A. So for any event A, they will ask you probability of A, and they will give you probability of E1, probability of E2, probability of E3, and probability of En. And they also provide you condition probability of A when E1 occurs like this. So question is how to find probability of A in all. So you may see like this portion shading. So this you can see. This is what is the name of this portion? A intersection E1. So this you can write E1 intersection A. Okay. So a part of A common with E1. Then this portion you are looking shading now in other color. So this portion is what? What do you call this portion? Anyone can guess or tell? What is the name of this portion? It's a E2 intersection A. So A is this set. A was this set, and E1, E2, En are partition of sample space. So this is E2 intersection A, and so on. We keep adding. So the last term will be probability of En intersection A. Okay, and now you must have seen the multiplication rule of probability. So what it says in multiplication rule, if you remember, the probability of A intersection B is. So anyone would like to tell me what is the multiplication rule in probability? Yeah. So how can we write probability of A intersection B? Anyone can tell. I'm asking multiplication rule of probability. In just last class, you must have seen this multiplication rule of probability. No one remember?
Probability of A into probability of B.
Probability of A into probability of B given A. Okay, you will write probability of A into probability of B when you know that A and B are independent. Okay, so what you said is for independence of two events, but in general you will write this. Okay, so A intersection B is equal to probability of A into probability of B given A. Means you assume probability of occurrence of A, and then you are assuming that first A occurs, then B occurs. Okay, this formula I will use here. So here I will use it. So this will be probability of E1 into probability of A given E1. again probability of E2 into A given E2, and in similar manner last will be probability of En into A given En. This is probability of A, and this formula is called theorem of total probability. So I will write in short form, so like we may use summation sign. Probability of Ei into A given Ei. Okay, I is from 1 to n. So this formula is called, and equivalently this same thing, it was in opened form. I just, so this formula is called formula of total probability. So why total probability? Because we are finding total probability of A, and A has parts in E1, E2, E3, E4 and all. So we are collecting all. We will be given that what is probability of E1, E2 and all. So this will be given what is probability of E1, what is probability of E2, what is probability of E3, E4 and En, and probability of A given E1 is given, A given E2 will be given, A given En will be given. So this thing will be given to us. So this formula you have to remember. This is the theorem of total probability. Now next theorem I will discuss is Bayes theorem. Then we'll go to the problem solving. So it is also related. So next I will discuss Bayes theorem. So what is Bayes theorem? So theory is almost same, just we have new formula. I mean, just it continues with that theory. So it is the next part of total probability, you can say. So like I will let the same story. Okay, let E1, E2, E3 and so on, En, this be partition of sample space. Okay, and we assume that probability of each Ei should be more than 0. So for any event A, so story you can say I've written the same story like there. Okay, so there in total probability we are interested in finding probability of A. Now in Bayes theorem we will be interested in probability of some ek. So k can be any number, 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to n, can be any number. So k may be 1, k may be 2, k may be 3, anything. So ek given A. So here we are interested in finding this probability of event ek given A. Okay, probability of event ek given A. So what is the formula? So anyone please tell the formula of conditional probability. So you might be knowing the formula probability of A given B. So please tell me what is the formula of A given B. This is called conditional probability of A given B.
A union probability of A union B by B.
Little bit different. Probability of A.
Sorry,
Yeah.
intersection.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. So that formula I will use here again. So probability of ek given A. So probability of ek intersection A upon probability of A. Now again I will use multiplication rule like I used in last formula. So probability of ek intersection A can be written as probability of ek into probability of A given ek, and upon probability of A. Probability of A, this part was the this total probability formula. So you can use same thing. So like it is a question of Bayes theorem or total probability, you have to find PA in all the questions related to Bayes theorem also. So in the denominator you have PA only, okay, and we have the partition. So we will have partition, and we are interested in finding probability of ek given A. So this you can write as it is, probability of Ei into probability of A given Ei's I from 1 to n. So this is the formula. This is called Bayes theorem. So both formula are related. Just in the total probability, we are calculating probability of A. in the Bayes theorem, we are calculating probability of Ek given A. Ek is the kth event, you can say. E1 is the first, E2 second, E3 and so on. So in the partition, Ek is the kth. So they may ask you probability of E1 given A or E2 given A, like that. So how to solve questions using this? So now let us start solving questions. So the question is, let me write the question. So like you may say a professor can travel to college from home by what are the choices? Like you may call it bike, car, bus or train. Okay, with probability, so you may call 0 0.3, 0 0.4, 0 0.2, 0 0.1. Okay, so what I'm saying, a professor can travel to college from home by bike with probability 0 0.3, by car with probability 0 0.4, by bus with probability 0 0.2, by train with probability 0 0.1, respectively. Okay, and the probability of being late, okay, in college. So the probability of being late in college is like you may say 0 0.2, 0 0.1, 0 0.8, 0 0.7 respectively. So respectively means with respect to the same. So respectively, like if they use bike, probability is 0 0.2 that he will be late or she will be late. If we use car, probability is 0 0.1 of being late. If we use train, probability is 0 0.8 of being late. If they use okay, so are you getting now? If he or she use train, the probability of being late is 0 0.1. Sorry, 0 0.7 late. Okay, so the question is now, the first question is A part. They are asking find the probability that he is late in the college or he reached late in the college. So first question is this, and second question they ask you, if he reached late in college, so find the probability that he or she, okay, so I'm using he used bus. Okay, so read question carefully. All informations are given, just you have to convert this language into mathematical form. Okay, so a professor has four choices. Either they can use bike, car, bus, train. So they are partitions actually. The choices है ना, we have partitions of sample space, and then the probability of being late by using these four different transportation medium is given to you. So first question they are asking, what is the chance he will be late in college? So see, being late, there are four different situations. Yeah? So you have to calculate what is the chance of being late when he uses bike, what is the chance of being late when they use car, what is the chance of being late when they use bus, what is the chance of being late when you use train. So considering all things, see, we have to actually formula. So see how I will solve this. So I'm solving here. Look, so first of all, partitions you will name as E1, E2, E3, E4 in all the questions. Okay. So he had choices of bike, bus, है ना? So like you may use professor uses. So there are different choices: bike, है ना. Other choice is car, next choice is bus, and next is train. So there are four partitions, four possibilities. Now you name event A as, or you can name something new also. So I name A. The event name as what they asked in part A. Probability that he is late in the college, or he reached late in college. Okay. So the first thing in first part they asked you, in the first part they asked you probability of A. Now you see that you have to find probability of A, total probability of A, in four different situations. Means you have four partitions. So you will use total probability formula. Simple. When you have partitions, means different possibilities in four different situations. What is total probability of A? So you will use this formula. So this is total probability of A. है ना? You may open it like probability of E1 into a given E1. So I will write it. So it is summation probability of EI into a given EI. I from 1 to 4. N is 4. Why N is 4? There are four partitions. So you may open it. So it will be like probability of E1 into a given E1 plus probability of E2 into a given E2, probability of E3 into a given E3, and plus probability of E4 into a given E4. Okay. Now from the question, all data are given. Just you have to identify. So please tell me what is probability of E1. Read the question and tell me what is probability of E1. So meaning of E1 is here. E1 is professor uses bike. So what is chance that they will use bike? So what is given?
0.3.
Yes, so it is 0.3. Now look here. You try to understand the practical meaning of this. So what is this? Probability of A given E1. Now you put the value of A, I mean the meaning of A. So probability of A means what is the probability that he will reach college late, given that, so this line is given, okay, given that he uses bike. So means what is the chance of being late when they use bike? So tell me, what is the chance of being late when they use bike? Chance of being late.
0.2.
0.2, right? So this is 0.2, the first one. This is chance of being late, है ना? This was a chance of selecting bike as a transportation medium is 0.3, and now by bike he will be late is 0.2 plus. Now E2, probability of E2 means what is the chance that he will choose car? So what is that? Read the question. What is the chance that he will use car?
0.4.
0.4, and being late 0.1. The chance of being choosing bus is 0.2, and probability of being late by 0.2 is 0.8. Probability of choosing train is 0.1, and the chance that he will be late in 0.1 is 0.7. Fine. Check that. Now just all data was given in the question. We used all the given data and then put the value and tell me the answer. You multiply and tell me the answer.
Sir, can you please explain this last part once again?
Okay. So separately you may find the things you need, like you need probability of E1. 1 minute. Okay, so am I audible? So now what I'm saying, in the formula, when you write this formula, so you see what are the things you need. Okay, so you need probability of E1, probability of E2, probability of E3, probability of E4, as well as you need probability of A given E1, probability of A given E2, probability of A given E3, probability of A given E4. So probability of E1 means, E1 meaning is he chooses bike. So what is the chance? It is all given in the question. You will read question carefully, you will understand everything. So first line is, a professor can travel to college from home by bike, car, bus, train with probability this. So probability of E1 is 0.3, probability of E2 0.4, probability of E3 0.2, probability of E4 0.1. This is given here. You can check. This is the probabilities. Are you getting? And now, so I use that. Probability of E1 I use 0.3, probability of E2 0.4, probability of E3 0.2, probability of E4 0.1. Now A given E1. So A given E1 means, the probability of A given E1. The probability of A means here is late. The probability of being late given E1. E1 means uses bike. So what is the chance of being late when they use bike? So it is given here. The probability of being late. This is the probabilities of being late. This. Okay. So 0.2 is the probability of being late by bike. 0.1 is the probability of being late when he uses car. The probability of being late is 0.8 when you use bus. The probability is 0.7 when you use train. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you multiply it, tell me the answer.
So 0.33.
Okay, 0.33. So this is the probability that he will be late. Okay. Yeah. So okay, come to the next part. Everyone check this answer. Okay, don't do blind faith. So you just verify by your own. Okay. So now I will come to the second part of this question. So the second part is, if he reached late in college, you are given that the professor reached late in college. So question is, what is the probability that he used bus? Okay, he reached late in college, so he might have used any one of the medium. So they are asking you, what is the chance that they use bus if he reached college late? So in the second part, if you see, okay, if he reached late in college, what is the probability that he used bus? So the thing you are given, so I'm solving B part. Okay, so here they ask you what is the chance they used what? They used bus, and bus was what? E3. So they are asking you to find the probability of E3 given A. So if something is given, that means that is given. If something written, it is given to you. So you are given that he reached late in college. You are already told. So what is the chance he used bus? So bus is E3. So what is the probability of E3 given A? A is he reached late. So probability of E3 given A. Okay. Probability of E3 given A. Read the question, then you will understand, because you have to convert the words into mathematical symbol, then you can use the formula. So if he reaches late in college, means you are given he is late in college. So given thing we write later. First we write what we need to find. So find the probability that he used bus. So E3 is he used bus. So probability of E3 we need to find. So first we write E3, and then given we write what is given. So given is he is late. Okay. So E3 given A. Now I will use the formula for probability of E3 given A. So what is for probability? You may use conditional probability. It will be E3 intersection A upon probability of A, and using multiplication rule, you may write it as probability of E3 into probability of A given E3, and this formula is called Bayes theorem. So this is the Bayes theorem actually. You may see here. So it was a probability of Ek. So in place of K, we have 3 here. So probability of E3 given A. So probability of E3 given A. Okay, so I am writing this formula. So this formula I have written, and A is this is the same thing you find in total probability. Okay. So now come here. What is probability of E3? So we need to find probability of E3 given A. So now what is probability of E3 alone? So E3 alone means what was the chance that they used bus? So that was 0.2. So it is 0.2 into probability of A given E3. So what is meaning of A given E3? What is the probability of being late given that? So whatever you write later after this line given, so that is given to you. So given E3. E3 means what is the chance of being late given that they used bus? E3 means bus, right? Yeah. So what is the chance of being late when they used bus? So when they used bus is a third position. So third position is 0.8. So 0.8 is the chance of being late when they use bus. So it is 0.8 upon probability of A. So probability of A you already calculated in last part. है ना? If suppose you don't have the last part, then you have to calculate it separately. And a probability of A you have to calculate, because in Bayes theorem you will need. Suppose A part is not given here, directly they ask you B part. So still you need to find the probability of A. Okay, that will be this probability of A you get 0.33 in the last part. So you multiply it. Okay, what 16 upon 33. So you may ask your doubts if you have any. You see it and you please ask your doubts. So after reading the question, you will feel that it is the Bayes theorem question. Okay. Okay. So no one had doubt. So let us discuss next question. So let me. Okay. So look at this question. Question number 95. This 95 you see. And first read everyone. So read and try to understand. Then I will solve. Okay, read this question. Getting? So in a certain region of the country, it is known from past experience that the probability of selecting an adult over 40 years of age with cancer is 0.05, and if the probability of doctor correctly diagnosing है ना, a person with cancer as having the disease is 0.78, and the probability of incorrectly diagnosing a person without cancer as having the disease is 0.06. So what is the probability that an adult over 40 years of age is diagnosed having cancer? So I think you might have understood the question, what they want to tell you. So see, there is two partitions here. You read again. So what are the partition? One thing, if you select one person randomly, so they might have cancer or might not have cancer. Okay, this is saying that in a certain region of the country, it is known from the past experience that the probability of selecting an adult, so you select an adult over 40 years of age with cancer is 0.05. So you will select one person and they will have cancer, probability is 0.05. So they will not have cancer, what is the probability? A randomly selected person has cancer, the probability is 0.05. So what is the chance they will not have cancer?
0.95.
Correct.
0.05.
Yes, correct. So 0.95. So now, so there are two partitions. You can, when you read the question, you can understand the partition. So one partition E1 will be a person has cancer, E2 will be person do not have cancer. So we may write it like, if I solve that question, 95th. So question 95 I'm saying. So a person may have cancer, may not have. So E1 you will take person has cancer, and E2 you will take person does not have cancer. Okay. Now, so there are two possibilities. The chances of there is also given. So you may note that, okay, probability of E1 they give 0.05 and probability of E2 they give 0.95. That you will select a person and they will have, he will have or she will have cancer is 0.05 and not cancer is 0.95. Now, if the probability of doctor correctly diagnosing a person, diagnosis we do, so a person with cancer, so like a person has cancer, okay, and doctor is testing him or her, so the chance that doctor will diagnose having the disease, okay, is 0.78. So like if person has cancer, he went to doctor, doctor is checking, and doctor will correctly diagnose that person that yes, he has disease, so the chance is 0.78. Okay. And next, so next here, okay, so next, 1 minute, first I have to delete all this. So I was here, yeah, main thing is understanding. So the probability of, so next look, the probability of incorrectly diagnosing a person without cancer. So like person do not have cancer, okay, the person do not have cancer and they went to doctor, so the diagnosis of doctor will tell that having a disease is 0.06. So doctor will tell them that it he or she has disease is probability 0.06. Actually they do not have cancer, but they went to doctor and they will diagnose him or her as having disease is 0.06. So the question they are asking you, what is the probability that an adult over 40 years of age is diagnosed as having cancer? So randomly person you select They went to doctor. So what is the chance that he or she will be diagnosed as having cancer? Okay, so I'm continuing here. So what they asked you, I'm telling A event. A event is person diagnosed as having cancer. Okay, so this I took A. And if you read it question carefully again, so they are asking you what is probability of A. So there are two situations now. If person has disease, still they can be diagnosed as having disease. If they do not have disease, means do not have cancer, still they can be diagnosed as cancer. So question is, what is the probability that a person will be diagnosed as having cancer or having disease? So point, are you getting, everyone? Main thing is
Yes, sir.
understanding question. If you understood question, then sufficient data is given in the question. You just have to put. You just have to just identify the data numbers. So you will identify when you know the meaning of like you can convert the language into mathematical symbol or symbol into mathematical language. So look, I'm solving now. So probability of A. So simply we have partition. So when you have partition, they are asking probability of total something else probability. So you will use total probability formula. Probability of A1 into probability of A given A1 plus probability of A2 into probability of A given E2. Now, so you have given probability of E1, you have given probability of E2. We are interested in probability of A given E1, and we also need probability of A given E2. So you just understand this meaning and then you read the question. You will get the answer. So what is the meaning of this? So I'm telling you the meaning again. Probability of A means probability that person will be diagnosed as having cancer. This line is given E1. Given E1 means they have actually cancer. So if a person has cancer, so what is the probability that person will be diagnosed as having cancer? So read the question and tell me the answer. If a person has cancer, so what is the chance that he or she will be diagnosed as having cancer? Read question, you will get the answer.
So 0.78.
Yes, 0.78. So the chance being diagnosed as cancer, given that he has cancer, so this probability is 0.78. And now understand the meaning of this. A given E2. So the probability of having, probability of person diagnosed as having cancer, given that E2 means they do not have cancer. So what is the chance that a person will be diagnosed as having cancer, given that he do not have cancer, but still they will be diagnosed as having cancer? So what is the probability? Read question, you will get there. The probability of incorrectly diagnosing a person without cancer. So person do not have cancer, still the probability of incorrectly diagnosing having a disease is 0.06. So 0.06 is the probability that if person do not have cancer, still the doctor or the test will diagnose them as a cancer. 0.06, it is given in the question, just you put here. So it was 0.05 into 0.78 plus E2 0.95 into 0.06. You multiply it. Yes, you multiply and tell me the answer. Yeah, what is the answer after multiply?
So 0.096.
Okay, so this you get. Now, so this is a probability that any person you select randomly diagnosed as having cancer. This is the probability. Now, come to the next question. So, first you come to this question 97. So, what they are asking? Look at question number 97. What they are telling? So, referring to the question number 95, 2.95. Okay, what we are discussing. What is the probability? Okay, what is the probability that a person diagnosed as having cancer actually has the disease? Now, see, what are they telling you? Ki you have a person that is diagnosed as having cancer. So, what is the probability that they actually have the disease? If a person diagnosed as having disease, so may not have disease, may be disease, because answer है ना, doctor gives some incorrect answers also, like in the question. So the question is, you have a person, you are given that the person diagnosed having cancer. So question is, what is the probability that they actually have the cancer? Okay. So I'm solving this 97 question now. So it is continuation of this question only, 97. So what they are asking, what is the probability that the person actually has cancer, means E1, given the person is diagnosed with cancer or disease. So whatever is given, you write later on. Whatever you want to ask, you write first. They want to ask you, what is the probability? So what is the probability the person actually has cancer? You are informed or given that the person is diagnosed with having cancer or having disease. So this you have to find, probability of E1 given A. When they ask you this, you have to use Bayes theorem. So what is the formula of Bayes theorem? Probability of E1 into A given E1 upon probability of A. You may write explicitly like here. So this was the formula. You may write this. I have written this. So this is probability of A in the denominator. So A we already calculated. We'll use that. Okay. So look here. So what is probability of E1? So probability of E1 was given as 0.05. What is probability of A given E1? So A given E1 was 0.78 upon probability of A. It's a 0.096. So you divide it and tell me the answer. So A we already calculated. That's why we didn't calculate again. Otherwise you have to calculate it separately. So you calculate it and tell me the answer having this. Yes. Are you calculating?
So 0.046. Sorry, 0.406.
Okay. So now let me solve the next question. So the next question is this 96. So read this 96 question. Yeah. The similar, if you understood, all questions are similar. So police plan to enforce the speed limit by using radar traps at 4 different locations. Okay, 4 different locations within the city limits. The radar traps at each of the locations L1, L2, L3, L4 will be operated 40%, 30%, 20%, 30% of the time. If a person who is speeding on her way to walk has probabilities 0.2, 0.1, 0.5 and 0.2 respectively of passing through these locations. So what is the probability that C will receive a speeding ticket? So read this question and try. This is similar to the first question what I wrote, professor and this traveling, this type of questions. So you please everyone try and tell me the answer. You try it. You can do like all sufficient data are given in the question. You just have to identify them. See the partitions. There are partitions are locations. E1 is at location L1, E2 is location L2, E3 is location L3, E4 is location L4. And probability of getting speeding ticket is 0.2 at location L1, 0.1 at location L2, 0.5 at location L3 and 0.2 at location L4. So question they are asking, what is the probability that she will receive a speeding ticket? So it's a simple. Uh, yes. So do you want to try or directly I should solve? So look. So the question is E1 you can take location is L1, E2 location is L2, E3 location is L3, E4 location is L4. Okay, and what they are asking, the probability they are asking is what is the probability that she will receive a speeding ticket. So she will receive speeding ticket. So actually they want to ask the probability of A. So C may get a speeding ticket at L1, at L2, at L3 or any one of the locations. There are 4 partitions. So according to formula, I will write the probability of E1 and probability of A given E1. Probability of E2 A given E2. Probability of E3 into A given E3 plus probability of E4 into A given E4. So just put it. So what we need? We need probability of E1. We need probability of E2. We need probability of E3 and we need probability of E4. So let us find a value of each separately. So read the question again. The radar traps, I'm reading from here. The radar traps at each of the location L1, L2, L3, L4 with probabilities this. The radar traps at each of the location L1, L2, L3, L4 will be operated 40%, 30%, 20%, and 30% of the time. So at location L1, the chance is 30%. Sorry, 40%. At location L2, the chance is 30%. At location L3, the chance is 30%. At location, sorry. So first L1 40%, L2 30%, L3 20%, L4 30%. So like you may write it what 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.3 like this. And again A given E1. So what is meaning of A given E1? So what is the chance of civil receiving a speed ticket when you are given that C is at location L1? So what is the chance at location L1 she will get speeding ticket? So that will be given next. See, if so everything is given, just you have to identify. So if a person who is speeding on her way to work has the probability of 0.2, 0.1, 0.5, 0.2 respectively of passing through these locations. Okay, so they will pass through this location. So at this location they may get a speeding ticket. So the chance is given as, okay, so you put it here. So like probability of E1 was 0.4, and at E1 the chance of getting speeding ticket is 0.2. So it is 0.2. Probability of E2 0.3, and at E3 probability of this 0.1. This is 0.2, and at E3 L3 location the chance of getting speeding ticket is 0.5, and 0.3 into at E4 getting speeding ticket is 0.2. So you put and multiply, you will get the answer. Okay, so like they must have solved it also. So 0.27 you will get. You multiply and check. Okay, if you have doubt,
Yes, sir.
you may ask. Or the next question, the last question will be in this video. So look here. If the person in exercise 2.96 receiving the speeding ticket on her way to the work, so you are given that the person received a speeding ticket on her way. You are given that the person received a speeding ticket on the way. So what is the probability that she passed through the radar trap located at L2? So in the next question, if I write quickly, so they asked you probability of L2 I named E2 given A. So according to formula, probability of E2 A given E2 upon probability of A. So E2 means what is the chance that radar is having at L2? So it was 0.3. So it was 0.3, and at location L2 what is the chance of getting a speeding ticket? So that was given this 0.1 in the question. You may look in the question, so they might have. And A, you just calculated A 0.27, so you find it will be 1.9, I think. This is the answer. So what is this? The probability that they will be getting speeding ticket at location L2 given that they received the speeding ticket. So they will give you something. If they give you something, so you will find the conditional probability. Okay, so like they give you, they received the speeding ticket on her way. So what is the chance they received at L2? They may get at L1, L2, L3, L4. So what is the chance of getting at L2? So I would request you to please solve all the questions in your booklet, whatever book you follow or notes you follow. You solve examples and exercise based on Bayes theorem, total probability, and then you may ask your doubt in next class if you get any. Okay. So anything more?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. So
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.